Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Psychic Bella Love. So I wanted to take a look at, just real quick, if Jennifer Aniston and Brad Pitt would ever get back together, because I know like there's been rumors, and then they were all seeing, really getting along and stuff a few times over the past couple years. And so it was just something, that I was like, that'd be interesting if they ever did. So we're just gonna take a real quick look at that because I do have to keep this one short because I have a client to call in a few minutes. And if you did want to book your own personal private reading with me, my website is psychicbellalove.com, and all new clients can use coupon code NEW all in caps to get extra money off at checkout. And that will be linked in the description box below. I also already shuffled and prayed over the cards off camera, so I'm just gonna give it a quick shuffle while I pull and ask some questions over it. Please tell me, how does Jennifer Aniston see or feel about Brad Pitt these days? Thank you. I just want to see how she's feeling since obviously he's been going through a lot in the media. Also, guys, I don't take requests for video readings on YouTube, but I do have a Patreon where you can do that. That is where we have all kinds of exclusive content as well. We have lives, we have daily uploads, and I don't ever post any of my Patreon content over on YouTube. It all stays on Patreon because, fair warning, we talk about if the industry is as satanic as people say it is and who's a part of what and all of that. So if that is something you are interested in, that will be linked in the description box below, as well as my backup channel. And we'll do live readings from there once we reach the 1,000 subscribers that YouTube requires for you to do that. And my Instagram will also be linked. So that will all be in the description box below. Okay, so see, this is the funny thing that Spirit's saying, if everything that happens with, Brad and Angie and their obvious, huge blowout and all of that, if that had happened like, 5 years ago even, she would have been like, oh, he got his karma and that's what he deserves and this and that. But she's so like far past everything that's happened and in such a different place in her life that the Spirit's saying it actually makes her more sad for him than anything, because it's like, if that's what you really wanted and, I did love you at one point, then I wanted things to go in your favor because that's what real love is about, and I'm over how you treated me and handled things and all of that. And I'm sad that that didn't work out for you, and she does feel bad because obviously there's kids involved as well, and nobody wants to see kids getting pitted against their parents and having all kinds of drama and everything. But I get her being way more focused right now on her career. The funny thing is, though, I do get that we may end up getting something with the both of them in it. More than just that little, like, table read that they did, what was it? Not Ferris Bueller's Day Off, but that other 80s movie, that they did during the pandemic on live. This is something that, it may be a real like movie with the two of them in it. Not a, Mr. and Mrs. Smith kind of thing. I actually feel like it's going to be something where it feels more like a reenactment of, you know, like one of those movies that they do where it's like the Watergate scandal or something like that, because it feels like a, you know, like we're going in and telling the other side of like what really happened behind the scenes during this or that thing. And it feels like, you know, both of them are in this movie. I don't feel that they have like any like romantic, you know, like their characters are romantically connected. It feels like they're like journalists or something and he might be her boss. But Spirit saying it'll bring a lot of attention because everybody's gonna want to see like, oh my god, you know, did Jennifer Aniston and Brad Pitt, like how are they acting together in a movie? So that'll be really big for the both of them. And Spirit saying, you know, obviously there's been a lot that's been going on as far as him not having the best public perception because of what's happened between him and Angelina. And so this is going to bring some more positive attention to him. And I feel like Jennifer Aniston is obviously going to be very aware of this because Spirit's saying like at first, like she's not even sure if this is like a movie that she wants to do because I feel like it's like coming right off of her doing another project. So it's going to be like stressful because it's like, literally, I finished this project today, and then on Friday, like, I'm, you know, I'm filming this movie, so I don't think that that's something that I would want to do because I would need a break. But she takes it because it's an act of kindness for her, really. I'm surprised how mature she is. Because, girl, I'd still be mad. I'd be like, ha ha, motherfucker, that's what you get. Spirit, please tell me, how does Brad Pitt see Angelina, or not Angelina, how does Brad Pitt feel and see Jennifer Aniston at this time? Thank you. Gotta make this quick. He definitely feels like she's the one that got away. And that he did make a mistake. He also feels really bad for how much he hurt her. Because it's like, okay, I can't go back and change, you know, and he does feel like if he really takes a big look back, you know, he really feels like, I don't feel that we would have lasted because we were at very different points in our life at that time and we did want different things. But I could have handled the way that I went about everything in such a better way because she didn't deserve that and she was a good person and I really did hurt her. So he still carries a lot of guilt about how he made her feel. And, you know, there is this whole thing of I was a lot happier with her and I went chasing something that didn't end up working out. So he would love for another chance with her, but he doesn't feel like she would be open to it after everything that happened. However, he would like them to get to a place where he can really truly call her a friend again. So, and I don't feel like they've had a real big talk yet. He wants to, but he hasn't felt like maybe it was appropriate to even approach her to say like, hey, can we have a conversation? So that is coming though. I do get that at some point he's just gonna like get the balls and reach out and say like, can we grab a drink and talk? Because his soul is like Spirit saying he really has a guilty conscience over this. Let's see. Spirit, real quick. With everything, you know, that Brad's gonna apologize. They're gonna end up working together on a project. Will they actually truly end up giving things another chance? Yes or no? And Spirit's saying that even though Jennifer isn't sitting there laughing and being like, oh, you got your karma, Brad really believes that he got his karma. Okay, it's definitely a wish of his. He is going to try, but I don't see him getting what he wanted. I don't feel Jennifer wanting to give him another chance. It's, you know, to her, it's like, it took a lot. You did a lot. It took a lot. I had to deal with so much in the public because of it. It affected so much of my life. So I just get her feeling like, I want to be your friend and I want us to be in a good place and I want good things for you, but I want to find my love with somebody else. So, and there's something there that I don't feel like she's completely over Justin Thoreau. So we'll do a reading on them at a separate time if you guys want. Let me know in the comments if you do want a reading on Jennifer Aniston and Justin Thoreau, because they still always, you know, reach out to each other and comment on each other's Instagrams and things like that. So let me know. Anyways, guys, I love you all so much. I hope everybody is having an amazing day. And make sure that you like this video on the way out. Do you think that Jen should give him another chance? Who do you think Brad would end up with? Do you believe all of the rumors against him, you know, because of the whole Angelina Jolie situation? I do have a video coming on that on my Patreon, because obviously that's a very sensitive topic that YouTube, I just can't risk it on here, you know, because there is so much we can't say. And if you did want to join my Patreon, book your own personal and private reading with me, follow me on Instagram or my backup channel. That will all be linked in the description box below, and make sure you hit the subscribe button as well as the notification bell, because I do have content coming out every single day for the rest of 2021 and you don't want to miss out on any of that. Bye guys.